Okay, hello friends. Welcome to Kinstretch. It's been a minute since I've taught this class. That was partially because at first I was filming all the kettlebell stuff and strong moms, and then as we moved into kettle bosses, Patrick started filming more of those too. So you will hopefully see me in Kinstretch a little bit more often, which will give you guys kind of a nice mix of Patrick's style of teaching Kinstretch as well as mine. If you've taken my classes in the past, you might remember that they're a little bit more dynamic from time to time. So you can probably expect in Patrick's classes to continue with joint range creation with your pails and rails. And in mine, we will do some of that and then also some of the other end range options and building control in those ranges. So you guys worked mostly lower body last time. So today we're going to go through our cars and we will do some upper body, some spine, and potentially a little lower body if we have time. But what you're going to do first is, if you have a towel or a mat, we're going to do our cars in a tall kneeling position. If that's not comfortable for you, no worries, just stand and that'll be better. Or you can be seated, at least for the top half. But if it is comfortable for you to come down onto your knees, we will do that. So this is called tall kneeling. Half kneeling would be one knee out in front. So we're going to go into tall kneel. We're going to start with the neck, but I want you to turn your arms out. So you're going to externally rotate those shoulders a little bit. Try to squeeze between your shoulder blades. That'll help your neck feel a little bit lighter. And you'll tuck that chin down. Look to your right armpit, over your right shoulder. Chin comes up. Trace the ceiling. Over left shoulder, left armpit. Tuck your chin down and through. So we're going to go 3 times around. And reverse, look left armpit, over left shoulder, chin up, over right shoulder, right armpit, tuck down and through. One more, try to carve out as much range as you can. Good, shake it up. So with the cars and, anything that we do, I don't want you to push past pain. So if your circle for the cars looks more like a triangle or a half circle, that's okay. We just want you guys to work with the active range that you have, and ideally that will expand over time. All right, so next we're going to go shoulder blades or scap cars. So I'm going to go to the side. We'll have both your arms straight out. We want to, almost fell off my mat. Let's try and stay active here. So tuck pelvis under, try to brace your core, squeeze your glutes, arms straight out. You're going to shrug up and back, down, down and forward, up and back, down, down and forward. One more time. Reverse, down and back, up and forward, down, down and back, up and forward, down. One more time. Awesome. So for the cars, you're also just trying to isolate that joint. So if I'm doing my shoulder blade, I don't want my elbow bending. I don't want other joints trying to help. So I'm just trying to focus on that joint. All right, we're going to go T-spine or mid-back. So you can cross your arms. Still try to stay nice and stacked through your joints here. You're going to tuck your chin down, flex forward just slightly, rotate to your right, side bend. You're going to extend, try and drop shoulders back towards your heels behind you. Keep rotating, side bend, left side. Rotate towards your left, flex through. So you're going to rotate, side bend, extend, side bend, rotate. One more time around. Reverse, rotate left, side bend, extend, drive shoulders back, side bend, rotate right, flex through, one more time around. Good. So that's a pretty small motion. We're trying to just rotate through the mid-back. We're not using our hips, bending forward. We're not trying to use our lower back. So just kind of through the midsection. All right, we're gonna go shoulders. You're gonna place your left hand kind of on your ribs here. Right hand, you're going to externally rotate. So turn out, bring arm across your face, past your ear. So I have my hands here because I don't want my ribs flaring. So if I can give myself some tactile feedback, I will try to be honest with my shoulder flexion. So if my ribs are flaring out, this is not my shoulder. So I just want to try and keep those down. Rotate, reverse, rotate, come all the way past the ear, past the face. If you need to make a smaller circle, that's fine. We're going to go 2 more. Just try to hit all your sticking points. One more, come across, rotate, keep bringing it out, reverse, rotate, come all the way around. Whew. Other side, hand on your ribs, come across the face, past the ear, rotate, back of your palm at your thigh, reverse, palms facing the ceiling, rotate, thumb turns in, come all the way past the ear, past the face. 2 more at your own pace, just try to carve it out. Reverse, rotate. Reverse, rotate. Good. Check it out. All right, we're going to go elbows. So you're going to start elbows bent, palms facing in. We're going to extend, flip your hands, come back up. Come down, flip, up, flip, down, flip, reverse. You're going to come down. I'm still trying to make a circle here though, so my arms aren't just going up and down. They're making kind of like an oval. Good. Wrist, we'll do one at a time. So keep your arm at 90 degrees. You're gonna block with your other hand, fingers spread wide. You're gonna come down, pinky side in, flex up, rotate out. So just trying to make a big circle. And reverse. So we're blocking with the wrist because I don't want the elbow involved. So when you're doing the wrist, I don't want pronation and supination. That'll be your elbow. So we just want the wrist here. I'm going to turn off this dehumidifier. Okay, back to business. Other side. Elbow tight to your body. Block with your other hand. Fingers spread wide. Drive them down. In, up, out. Down, in, up, out. Reverse, down, out, up, in. You might find one side's a little different than the other. It's okay. Good. All right, we're going to stand up and we're going to go hips, knees, ankles, and a little bit of global flexion and extension. So if you have a wall or door frame, definitely grab a hold of that. I'm going to put one hand kind of on my core just to make sure it's staying involved. I'm going to take my left leg, come out, across the body slightly. You're going to drive it up. Try and get as much flexion as you can. Out to the side. Knee comes down. And extend back behind me. Then I'm going to reverse. So you're going to kind of donkey kick. Bring that knee out to the side. Start to open up the hip. Drive knee up as high as you can. Come across and down. 2 more at your own pace. You're just trying to hit all the spots that the hip can go. Reverse, bring it out, up, across, down. 1 more. Drive it up, out, knee down, extend, reverse. Whew. All right, other hip. Hopefully my mic won't get messed up. Drive it up, out, knee down, extend behind you, reverse, out, up, and across. 1 more, drive it up, out, reverse, out, up, and across. All right, we're going to do a standing knee car. I'm going to face the other way because I want you to see the direction that my foot is turning. So if I'm here, I'm going to kickstand my right foot back. So I'm on my toes. I'm going to turn my foot out, flex, turn my foot in, extend, out, flex, in, extend, out, flex, in, extend, reverse. So you're going to start turned in, flex, out, extend, in, flex, out, extend. 1 more. Turn it out, flex, in, extend, out, flex, in, extend, out, flex, in, extend, reverse, turn it in, flex, out, extend, in, flex, out, extend. Last one. All right, cool. We're gonna go ankles. So hold on to something, right foot straight out. Just try to draw a circle with your toes. Reverse. And switch sides. reverse, good. All right, the last thing we're going to do is some global flexion for the spine. You can stand on the ground if you have a tiny object that you can stand on safely and you feel like you have good flexibility in your hamstrings. You're welcome to do that. If not, just stand on the ground. It is the same thing. So we're going to do a variation on something called the Jefferson curl, which is trying to get your brain in touch with all the parts of your spine. So sometimes when we have back pain, it's because our brain can't properly distribute force across the different vertebrae in our spine, especially if you've had any back injuries. I mean, almost 50% of people have herniations, whether they feel it or not. So it's important to try and continue to get your brain to distribute load across your whole back instead of just one spot. So you're going to have your arms kind of glued to your thighs. You're going to tuck your chin and you're going to walk your fingers slowly down your legs. If you feel like you can't go any further, just stop. Keep chin tucked. If you can reach to the floor or below, you can do that. And you're going to reverse. So I'm going to pull my pelvis under, slowly drag my hands along my legs. Roll shoulders back, look up at the ceiling. I'm going to try 2 more. Tuck your chin. Keep that chin tucked the whole time. Walk your fingers down. Keep chin tucked. Slowly roll up. Head up. 1 more. Keep chin tucked. Slowly walk the fingers down. Slowly walk them up or drag. Okay guys, awesome. Done with our cars. The only thing you'll potentially need is something else for your knees, or you can be standing, and a towel. So if you have a dish towel or a small hand towel, that will work. We're going to try some pails and rails with this towel for the shoulder. So what you're going to do is open it up, make it long ways. You're going to grab top and bottom, and we're going to do pails and rails for shoulder flexion. So if this doesn't feel good for you, just find a spot that feels okay. You don't have to have it all the way up here if that doesn't feel good. Just try to work within your range. If none of that feels good, you're just going to practice shoulder cars while we do this pails and rails effort. So you're going to bring one hand behind you. You're going to try and find a stretch position on the top arm. So we're going to ramp up the pails by pulling with both arms. So I'm going to pull my top arm up and I'm going to pull my bottom arm down. So we're going to start to ramp this up 20%, 40, 60, 80, greatest effort, hold for 10, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now you're just going to pull with the bottom. Try and come deeper into that stretch. Pull for 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. We're going to go same thing other side. So you want to try and find a stretch here first because we want to work at our end range. So try and find a stretch. Then you're going to start ramping it up. Pull at the top and the bottom. 20% effort. 40, 60, 80. Greatest effort for 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're going to pull with the bottom only. Try and pull deeper into that stretch for 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh. All right, we're going to do one more set. Pails and rails, both sides. So we'll go back to your first arm, whichever arm was on top. Try and come into the stretch first. Start pulling with top and bottom arm. 20% effort. 40, 60, 80. Greatest effort. Hold for 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull from the bottom only for 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, we're almost there. Other side. Try and find that stretch position first. Start pulling with top and bottom arm at the same time. 20% effort. 40, 60, 80. Greatest effort for 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull with the bottom arm only for 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ah! Okay, friends. We're going to go a little bit more into those shoulders. So if you have a yoga block or two, that would be the most useful. If not, you can stack up some books. So I'm going to grab my blocks. If you have a tennis ball, you can use it, but I'm just going to make a fist. We're going to do some pails and rails for shoulder external rotation. And we're going to be in a prone position, so you're going to be on your stomach. If it's not comfortable to lie on your stomach, you can try to put a pillow under your abdomen, and sometimes that will help if you get lower back pain lying on your stomach. So first you need to find your end range. So what you're going to do is either using one block or two blocks, we're going to try and find what feels good. So you would know that you're at your end range if you can't lift off of the object. So I can't really lift off of this at all, but if I'm down here, I can lift off of that. So that would not be my end range. We want to try and keep kind of a 90-degree angle with our shoulder. So I'm going to have a straight line from my shoulder to my elbow and a straight line from my elbow up to my wrist. So I'm going to go 2 blocks for this pails rails contraction. I'm just pressing my wrist into the blocks and my head is going to be relaxing on my hand. So I'm here. I'm going to start driving all my tension through my wrist and forearm into the block. We're going to go 20% effort, 40, 60, 80. Greatest effort, hold for 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're going to attempt to pull off the block, even if it doesn't move. Pull for 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're going to go right into set 2. So you're going to drive back down. Drive your wrist into the block. Hold for 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Change your intention. Pretend you're pulling off the block for 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, looks like nothing. Feels like something. So now you're going to take away 1 block, or if you were only using 1 block, then you'll be on the floor. So we're going to do some passive range lift-offs. So if I'm here, I'm going to lift off, and we're just going to hold 1 Mississippi. But we're going to go 10 reps. So you're going to lift forearm off the block or the floor. Elbow stays touching the ground. Lift 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh. All right, we're gonna switch sides. I'm gonna try and face you guys. So we're gonna go other shoulder. We'll do 2 sets of pails and rails, and then 1 set of passive range lift-offs. Okay. So I'll be here. Find your range. Try to keep that right angle with the arm. So straight line from shoulder to your elbow, straight line from elbow up to your wrist. All right. So I'm in position here. I'm going to start driving my force through my wrist into the block. 20% effort. 40, 60, 80. Greatest effort, hold for 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Try to lift off the block for 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straight into set 2. Drive down for 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pretend to lift off the block. Change your intention. Hold for 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh. All right. Remove one block. We're going to go lift offs. 10 times. Lift and hold just 1 Mississippi. Come down. 2. So you're lifting just your wrist. Elbow stays in contact with the floor. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Oh. All right, we got it, guys. Getting those shoulders loose, okay? So what we're gonna do next is a little bit of elbows. So if you don't feel comfortable down on your knees or kind of in a quadruped position, you could do it seated if you just have a table to rest your forearm on. So you just need a platform to rest your arms on. So the elbow, the main function you guys probably know is supination and pronation. So if you ever have pain during your elbow cars, here, anywhere around the elbow, we probably need more active range of motion, especially at a high load. So if we've been doing a lot of climbing or pull-ups or any of the various grip things that we do, sometimes we'll feel it in the elbow after a while. So we got to take care of the elbows. What we're going to do, I wonder if I can zoom in here for you guys. All right, I'm zoomed in. We're going to go one at a time. So my left arm is kind of here as another base of support, and my right hand, my palm's facing up. What I'm going to do is flex just like the elbow car. I'm going to rotate out, and I'm going to try and set it down slightly away. So I'm changing this angle. When I started, I was here, but I'm setting it down over here. So start over one more time. Palm facing up, flex, rotate, bring it out. If you want to use a little object, you could, just to make sure you're going out and away. If not, just use an imaginary spot. So you're going to come back, rotate, bring it down. Flex, rotate, drop down. Flex, rotate, drop down. Flex, rotate, drop down. Flex, rotate, drop down. So if you want to make this harder, you're going to want to push your shoulder closer to your wrist. So if I drive my shoulder forward, it's going to be a lot harder when I lift rotate, and drop it down. Lift, rotate, drop down. Let's go 5. Good. All right, we'll try other side. Start a little bit further back, just like your first side. So you're gonna flex, rotate, drop it down, flex, rotate, drop it down, back in the center, flex, rotate, out to the side, flex, rotate, drop down. All right. Test yourself if you want to drive your shoulder forward a little bit more. Lift it up, rotate, down, 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 up, rotate, down. Oh, good. All right, we've got those elbows feeling good. All right, you're gonna take your block. I'm going to zoom back out. Gonna take your block here. We're gonna use it for our wrists a little bit. So I'm going to turn my fingers backwards. So first what we're gonna do is try to get a stretch on the front or underneath side of your forearm while keeping all of your fingers down. So I'm going to kind of lean back until I feel this stretch here and still trying to spread my fingers wide. So I'm going to take 5 breaths in the stretch. All right, so now that you're in the stretch position, I want you to stay there. And we're going to start driving all of your force down through your hand into the block. So you're going to spread all your fingers, try and push through your whole hand. 20% effort. 40, 60, 80. Greatest effort, you're going to hold for 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay where you are, but you're going to envision lifting your fingers off. So you're going to pull them toward your forearm. Pull 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come out of it. Ooh. So we're going to do some passive range holds here. But what you're going to do is try to pull your fingers toward your forearm. And we're going to try and keep this angle the same. So as I lean my torso forward, I'm going to pull my fingers towards my forearm. So right when they come off, I'm going to hold that. We're going to hold 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo. Come back into the stretch. Gonna lean forward. Pull those fingers off. Try to keep that angle the same. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back. We're going to go one more time. Lean forward. As soon as those fingers come off, you're going to hold 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my God. Hurts so bad. Okay. We're going to save the work a little bit there. So you're just going to give me 3 wrist cars each way. Take your block, rest it on here. We'll do a light fist. Just give me 3 circles around. And reverse. Whew. All right, we're gonna go other side. Let me just move this here. So you're gonna turn your fingers away and we're gonna lean back till you feel that stretch. If you feel a stretch here, that's good. You're gonna try to drive those fingers down. Take 5 breaths. Good. We'll start a rails effort here. So stay in that stretch position. You want to work from your end range. Try and drive your whole hand and fingers down into the block. You're going to drive 20% effort, 40, 60, 80. Greatest effort, drive for 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay in position. Pretend to pull those fingers up off the block. Pull for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo, come out of the stretch. Oh God, that side is so much tighter. Okay, we're gonna set up for the passive range holds. We'll try and get 3 sets of 10 seconds again. So get into your stretch. As you lean forward, as soon as your fingers peel off, hold 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back. So you feel a stretch here, and then the other side working really hard. Lean forward, pull fingers up, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back down. Lean forward, pull those fingers up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh. All right, give me those wrist cars. One more time. Ooh, light fist. Just kind of access that new range that you're working with. Reverse. Ah. All right, we're almost there. Okay, what are we at? Right at 45. All right, we're just gonna do a tiny bit for the spine and then we'll call it a day. So we're gonna go 2 variations for the spine. One's just gonna be your general cat-cow and quadruped, and then we'll try and do more of a lumbar block. So, put this guy back. Quadruped, you're gonna come on hands, knees, feet. So I'm setting up here. My shoulders are right above my wrists, fingers spread wide. Knees under your hips, and then your feet can either be flat or tucked under, whichever is more comfortable for you. So we're gonna start relatively neutral here. And similar to what we did standing, we're going to roll, starting with the lower back. So you're going to slowly pull your pelvis under. So you're going to get some flexion going. Pull, pull, pull. Then you're going to go mid-back, upper back, drop your head. Keep your head tucked. You're going to extend, starting with your lower back. Extend. Push belly button towards the floor. Mid-back, upper back, head. Keep your head up. Start tucking lower back. Mid, upper, head. Keep head tucked. Extend. Keep head up. Flex. Last one, keep head tucked. Extend lower back. Nice and slow. Oh, okay. So that was about 3 reps. We're going to do it one more time with a lumbar block. So you're going to be on your knees and hands on the floor in front of you. So as I start pulling into flexion, I'm going to pretend like I'm pulling my hands towards my knees, even though they're not moving. And then as I extend, I'm going to, oh, I'm sorry, I had that reversed. So as I flex, I'm going to push with my hands. As I extend, I'm going to pull. So start relatively neutral. Then as you flex, you're going to push into the floor, pull that tailbone under, try to roll up the whole back. You're going to start pulling with your hands. Pull, spill belly button forward, mid back, upper back, head, push with your hands, drive into flexion. Pull with your hands, extension. Push, flexion. Pull, extension. Oh, so tight. All right, guys, you made it. Got some lower body, did some upper body and spine today. So I hope to see more of you guys. Drop us a comment once you finish class. Let us know how it went, all right? And we'll see you next time. Later.